What's up, guys? It's me, I'm Just Star, and I know I'm late, but I really wanted to talk to you guys about the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 gameplay on Naboo in the City Feed. And holy shit, I loved every part of that. I might have watched the gameplay trailer and along with the gameplay more than 25 times, honestly. I loved the shit out of everything I saw. But I'm not going to completely fanboy, even though that was kind of fanboyish. I do say that there are things to worry about in the next Battlefront, and I feel like everyone should know that. It's not all like, you know, it may look fine, but I feel like EA should know that just because people are enjoying this now, doesn't mean in the long run people are going to say like, oh yeah, it was a great game, because that's not the case. EA needs to, you know, keep doing what they're doing. I know they made a step in the right direction with no season pass, and that all DLC is going to be free. That was a tremendous step for EA. And I'm hoping they do that with all of their other games too, because EA was that was a great decision by EA, and I really can go on about that decision. I also loved in the new Battlefront trailer how there's new classes. There were classes in the old not DLC, but there are old classes in the old Battlefronts, such as the Heavy, the Specialists, and the Assault class and the Officer. They come together to form this awesome. It's spectacular how all these different groups of classes can come together and just destroy on the battlefield. And What I also really liked about it is that it seems more team-based. Team-based in Star Wars Battlefront is the one thing that I've always wanted, because in the old Battlefront, I felt like me and my friends were just running around the map and just kind of like killing people, and the objective wasn't that, you know, it wasn't all that, you know. But in this game, that changed. There were, in fact, some more things going on with the gameplay that I did enjoy as well. Per se, as... Oh, God. I enjoyed the... I'm trying to wrap my head around how I feel about the whole space combat, or just aerial combat now. I really do enjoy it. I feel like it's another step up for EA, like improving their combat systems. Speaking of combat systems, I really wanted to bring up... what is it called? Oh yeah, gun balance this. And I heard the missile cannon, or whatever you want to call it, is pretty overpowered. And that can be a very big problem, honestly. Because if you've got people, you know, jumping around, you know, killing people instantly, that is going to be a huge problem. You guys can probably already foresee that. But there is massive customization in this game. For the clones, droids, probably rebels. I know we haven't seen any gameplay for the rebel. Well, technically we have, but that was in the gameplay trailer. We haven't seen some on-the-ground gameplay of the original trilogy or the new trilogy, which I'm a little concerned about. I really want this game to be like one of the best games of 2017. I want it to have like so much impact that, you know, that it demands a sequel. You know, the sequel surpasses the second game, and it improves the first game, which it already is. Like, if you want to put it like, it's guaranteeing that more players will play it for a longer time because of the DLC being free. For someone that just buys the game just to buy the game, they might not have that type of money to spend on DLC. With DLC being free, they can keep playing it, and they won't just put down the game and play another game. So that's really a step in the right direction, as I said. But there's also the thing with heroes that I wanted to talk about. Heroes do not have as much health as they did from the original Battlefront. I remember in the original Battlefront, which I still sometimes play, Boba Fett, for example, might you know, be in the back of the map trying to kill people and going like 100 and 0. And like, that really shouldn't be happening. For heroes, they should be in the battlefield, right in the middle of the action, trying to basically take down everyone. I can understand if you're a sniper, maybe, but still, if you're like Luke Skywalker and you're playing really, really conservatively, that's not how you play Luke Skywalker. I also really enjoyed the Rey and Darth Maul gameplay. I must have rewatched that a good 10 times. Also, I know they had Han Solo and Boba Fett in this game. I didn't see any gameplay of Boba Fett. I saw some with Han, and some of his moves are the same. I'm a bit disappointed about that, but really, what moves could you add? I didn't have a problem with Han Solo in the last game, and I don't think I'll have one now. But I was just thinking, like, there's going to be so many more heroes and villains that there better be. I'm really looking forward to General Grievous, Count Dooku, Darth Sidious, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto. I can go on. Oh, and Yoda. I'm really looking forward to playing as Yoda. And we're watching the heavy class right now, and they've got different abilities, such as the combat shield. They have the barrage cannons, and I'm pretty sure they have the ability to become like a fucking badass and use a huge heavy cannon on the battlefield. So right now, I think we're watching Assault, and like how that game mode works is that I think the droids use their tanks and they try to capture a specific area, and the clones have to defend the area, which it all seems extremely fun, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm probably going to upload it 24/7. I'm also going to live stream it. I'm planning on live streaming H1Z1, so if you guys are into that, whatever. Oh shit, we're watching some Super Battle Droid. I actually love this class. I was hoping you'd be able to like play as him like right off the bat, but unfortunately that is not the case. You're playing as the droids. But it's a dream come true playing as the droids. I've always wanted to do that. Oh my god. Look, did you hear his voice? That's fucking awesome. Alright. What else did I want to talk about? Talk about balancing. Oh yeah, Galactic Conquest. Is that a thing for me? I don't think it's gonna be a thing. I know fans are probably like really hopeful that might be a thing, but I don't think it's gonna be. I feel like they would have mentioned it at EA, and if they haven't mentioned it already, we're probably not gonna get it. Maybe as a DLC, and if that DLC is a thing, then we'll get it for free. I didn't play Galactic Conquest on Battlefront 2 that much. I really didn't. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I can see what people why they were. But I really wanted to bring it up in this video because, you know, I feel like some people would want that. But I did make a video previously talking about my wishes for Battlefront 2, and to say that I'm impressed. EA has had a few steps in the right direction, but I feel like fans and players shouldn't expect a god-tier game. They should still be cautious. They shouldn't get their hopes up, and they should, you know, proceed with caution. But for the time being, the game looks phenomenal. The graphics, I don't know how they could look better from the original, but somehow they do. Also, there's going to be a story mode. And I mentioned in my last video, I was like, oh shit, there's going to be a story mode. We get to play as the Empire, and it's going to be fucking awesome. And what do you know? That's huge. It's going to be canon, so, you know, people who are Legends fans don't have to worry about that. It's all canon. And I really want to know how that story pans out, because that story looks fucking awesome. And I know me and my friends are going to be playing this game 24/7. This is basically going to be like Call of Duty, Halo combined for me, because I always used to play Black Ops 3. I don't anymore because it's kind of an old game. Didn't play Infinite Warfare. Loved Halo 5 multiplayer wise, and Rainbow Six Siege. So it's basically all the games that I play into one, and I'm gonna be spending so much time on this game when it comes out in November. Alright, so I think that's about it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, I'll be making more videos like this to see, to see and talk about, you know, the new trailers that are gonna come out. We're gonna talk about it and how I feel about it, and, you know, basically, you know, do all that kind of stuff. So if you guys like the video, please be sure to stick around. More Star Wars and the PC gameplay and Rainbow Six Siege highlights coming your way. Take care, guys.